Hey there friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alex, I'm a nervous system coach. I help you master your energy so you can begin actualizing your ideal life. Today we're going to be diving into courage and how courage can be viewed from different stances along the journey. And we're going to reflect on journey from a perspective of power and spiritual paradigm and the importance of courage on your healing spiritual journey that you are on currently. Courage is so important, and it grows and adapts and evolves as we go through and deepen ourselves with the process that we're on. When we start utilizing courage, it can take us into massive leaps and bounds when it comes to quantum leaping within our process. I want to reference David Hawkins, the map of consciousness. On the map of consciousness, the middle line that goes through the map, which separates the survival paradigm to the spiritual paradigm, is courage. Once we start stepping into courage, we start to step into a higher vibration and higher capacity and becoming more spiritual. And that's where we get confused when it comes to courage as a quality and something to use. Because when we shy away from it, when we shy away from courage, and we coming from a fear perspective, we actually lower ourselves down and we regress, and we stay more cemented within the survival paradigm. But when we start to raise up and we start to pair up courage with the qualities of love, acceptance and joy and peace, they can be it's a different dimension of experience. And we gather more courage as we move along with our healing journey. When we start to really understand what's going on within our nervous system, what's going on within our body, and we start to understand our own point of regulation and harmony, we naturally start to express courage. We feel confident more so with having conversations that we're shying away from. We have more confidence when it comes to having boundaries. And I think boundaries is a great example of a use of courage. And is very relevant, I would say, to a lot of your journey right now when it comes to boundaries. Because when we're in a state in our healing journey, we feel like we need to put ourselves first constantly. And this is actually a reflection of an unhealed part of ourselves, needing to be the fixer. We feel like we need to fix everything because essentially there's a lot within us that needs addressing that we're not, and we're projecting that onto the world with our savior mentality, saving the world, saving everyone in our lives, putting ourselves first, putting ourselves last, putting other people first within everything, and then wearing us out. And you can see the difference here when it comes to the energy of courage, because we can think in our head when we're being a fixer and problem solver and doing everything, putting ourselves first before anything, we can think we're being so courageous. We think we're being so courageous, but the determining factor with anything energetically is whether we feel energized within ourselves and the engagement that we have with the world. If we're doing all of that stuff, we think we're being courageous, we're putting ourselves last, like putting everyone first. We think we're doing a fantastic job. But if we come out of that de-energized, lacking vitality and energy, that means that we're coming from the survival paradigm. We're coming from a false sense of courage. Because true courage, when it starts to step into the spiritual paradigm, true spiritual courage in the spiritual paradigm is when we start to feel it's life affirming for both ourselves and the world that we are engaging with. And sometimes the world of appearance can tell us the opposite. Sometimes when we start to put ourselves first and then we start to have more boundaries with people. This is a great example. On the world of appearance, it can seem like it can create disharmony or an unharmonious incidents and conversations and situations that are going on. But there's an undercurrent behind all that of energetically speaking, that both parties feel on an unconscious level that this is beneficial. And this is where your trust in the unseen, unspoken, unseen reality really comes in handy. And you'll feel it as well. You'll feel it massively, because what will come from the byproduct of you changing this and adopting into courage from a higher vibrational stance, you will start to feel energized and you'll start to feel empowered. And the people that are in front of you on appearance may seem not, but this is where your energy really counts. This is where your observation and awareness of your energy really, really matters, because you'll start to feel it within yourself that what you're doing is really beneficial, because you feel it in your energy. Because if you feel this within you, you feel like you're really going to start putting yourself first when it comes to your priorities, your energy will start to soar, and you'll feel your energy, you'll feel a level of expansion going on. And you'll start stepping into having conversations that you've been avoiding. You'll start to having courage to be able to look at your current environment and position that you're in and start to question it and thinking, what is supporting me right now? This is where true courage steps in, when we start asking those empowering questions, because that is a sign of courage. When we start to ask questions that start to dismantle our current paradigm that we're in, that essentially isn't supporting us. It is supporting us, but isn't. But just not in line with our higher vibrational, higher self, which is love, peace, joy, those qualities, harmony, empowerment, neutrality, spiritual paradigm qualities. And this is why courage is such a poignant part on the map of consciousness, because it propels you further and further up on your spiritual journey. And it's something that will naturally be cultivated more, and something you'll feel more and more confident with the deeper you go into your journey, because it's the shedding of the energy of fear, the emotion of fear, and those lower vibrational emotions which keep us trapped and clawed in that lower vibrational tone. So feel into your life now. Feel, where can you start being more courageous, and be really gentle with it, and start with small steps, maybe just asking a couple of questions and writing stuff down and just exploring and feeling into what's in line with you and what's not. And what you feel isn't in line with you, do you feel you can start taking action on those parts of your life and deploying a little bit of courage, feeling into that empowerment that comes with it, and that profound self-love which accompanies it as well. Beautiful, my friends. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for being here today. I love exploring this. I hope you step into your courage, step into your highest version, your greatest version, your higher self, which is calling you, which will naturally guide you through this process. Much love, my friends, and I already can't wait to see you in the next video.